several years ago, the economic development department was part of the county as a function, and then it got it ended, but that it was shaped as the Montgomery County Economic Development. And I understand that there are many reasons why you need to have a nonprofit supporting economic development. But what seems to me that happened along that side was that the focus on economic development left the Montgomery County government as part of a mindset. So I wanted to hear your thoughts on that, and how do we make sure that economic development continues to be at the center of a lot of the initiatives of the county?
Thank you, Jorge. It's great to see you as well, and I appreciate the kind remarks. Yeah, so I didn't really follow the logic between moving it from county government to its own separate entity or moving it back. But I will tell you, I was as a business person, when that transition took place, there was no noticeable difference from my perspective. And so to me, regardless of where economic development resides, it needs to execute. And I think we've seen a lack of execution. And when I met with MC, EDC, whatever, I'd say 2 years ago, it was before the pandemic, I had a long meeting with them. And they were getting ready to go to, there's a music festival in Austin, Texas. They were going to the South by Southwest Music Festival to attract companies. And then they were going to something in Boston. And I'm like thinking, okay, this isn't how you attract businesses here. And so I think, again, it starts at the top and it starts about setting the tone. I've put an economic development plan in place that leverages what we already have in the county. And I want to be a mile deep and an inch wide in 7 verticals. And I won't go through all of them with you, but essentially we're leveraging what we already have here. So clearly life sciences is something that we need to be doing a much better job. I'll give you one: hospitality. So Marriott has been here for 100 years. And over that 100 years, there's been numerous spin-offs. There's other hospitality companies that emerged, like Host or Hilton or even like Sodexo. And so I've talked to the CEOs of these companies about how can we create incubators, like will they put money forward so that we have the startup capital for hospitality companies here in Montgomery County. So no matter where you are in the country, let's say you graduate from Ohio University, you should be, I need to go to Montgomery County because I have an idea for a touchless door entry system. Because the Marriotts and the Hiltons of the world, they actually want these small companies because they know they'll be more entrepreneurial. They'll give them seed capital. They'll help them grow because they have, and secretly they're thinking, well, I can buy that someday, right? And then the entrepreneur is thinking, okay, I can sell my services or products to these companies. So that would be one example of where I would go a mile deep and an inch wide. And I think that vision, regardless of whether it's in a separate entity or within county government, needs to be executed on.